Hey guys, what's up? Now today is a very interesting video. Now this setup looks weird, the lighting is bad, the audio quality sounds weird. I know, I can't blame you, so bear with me in this video. This is a pilot video. I don't know if we'll continue on with this series, but it depends what the staff say, the people in the background say. We'll see how this goes. Now in this video, I'm going to be discussing what's going to be my next camera. Now this is kind of the same way as the Should I Buy It series. Now everyone's always going to know that whenever I make a next camera, talk about the next camera, it's always going to be a giant crap fest of one way or the other. So I'm ready for that. So leave your comment down below and your reason to why. Instead of disliking, leave a dislike and also give me a reason. And one last thing I want to talk about is in my last video, someone disliked it when I was talking about my deceased dog. Now, you know what? You're entitled to your opinion, but you know, I just kind of find it weird, but you know, that's my opinion and that's your opinion. You do whatever you please, but you know, I don't know. I wouldn't be disliking someone's videos. They talk about their deceased dog and how that had a major role on the YouTube channel and how a lot of people who watch my videos know that dog, and now that he's gone, I do think it's fair that everyone should know what happened to him. So that's why I kind of made the video. I wasn't trying to exploit him or get views out of him. Just if you were thinking that way, I'm going to tell you that now. That's not the whole intention of that video. Now this background behind me is definitely going to have more stuff in this region. It's still empty. The lighting is bad as always. It was kind of just made on the whim. But today I want to go and discuss about what is going to be my next camera. Now, I've been thinking about it in the works. Seriously, I haven't put my thought on it. I've posted on different subreddits and forums, and I was thinking, you know, what should be my next camera? You know, should it be a camcorder? Should it be another mirrored camera? Should I, you know, get a newer Nikon? You know, what if I should get a newer Nikon? Or, you know, what if I get another mirrorless camera from the last one I messed up? I'd still be rocking this if I didn't mess it up. You know. So there's all these things out there. I'm like, you know, what about this? What about that? You know, I don't know. So it came to my conclusion that my next camera is going to be the G7. Now, why did I choose the G7? And I'm going to tell you this why. The reason why I choose the G7 is because it's in that mid-range. It's in that sweet spot where you could spend on a body that can give you as many features, not as close enough as the GH4, but it has enough features where you're able to have some money laying around to get some nice lenses with it. Now, as many of you guys know, this channel is aimed more towards budgeting for beginning filmmaking. I am in no way in form able to recommend, you know, Sony, you know, A7SR or, you know, full frame cameras, because if I haven't bought it, then I'm not going to recommend it. But another thing I'd say about it too, I don't really know that much information about cinema lineups or high-end, you know, film cameras, because that's not really my area yet till I get there. Right now I'm kind of on the same level as my viewers, where my viewers are more aiming towards you know, the beginning cameras, the consumers, T3i, T5i. But nowadays I'm not really recommending Canon cameras anymore. I'm not really recommending Nikon. Now the 5200 is definitely something that if you really the only thing you can afford is this, and you want to have you know, the option of using your Nikon lenses from a previous camera you had before. There is ways you can work with this, hack it up the bitrate, add a color profile, give it some life to it. I've done it. It's definitely something that I should make a video about, but that's not the main topic of this video. The main topic of this video is the G7. Now I chose the G7 for several reasons, which I should have elaborated earlier, but I sidetracked. The first one is it's cheap, shoots in 4K, has color profiles. I have my mic levels in the corner of the screen I'm looking at right now. I get really good photo out of this camera, and there's more facts out there that I may skip over that you guys may call me out on, but those are the reasons why I want to choose this camera. And the reason why this camera is definitely going to be my next camera is because, well, Connor got the camera. This was something that was in the works for a while, and me and Connor decided to choose this camera. Now, you know what? His final decision was this camera, which is the G7 that I'm borrowing from him right now, and with this episode is being recorded on. So I've only heard positive things from him. The only negative thing that I can say about mirrorless cameras is that the lenses are quite expensive for us. We kind of think it's too much for a lens that we don't really know about. Now, if we knew about Canon and Nikon lenses, all day, we would feel comfortable buying a lens from them because we knew the quality and how they've been around for years making lenses. As for Lumix and Sony and all that, we don't have that much general knowledge in it, so I'm not gonna be too comfortable buying lenses from them. But you know, that's not a problem. You can buy adapters, but even yet then, if you want full features of your Canon lens or Nikon lens to go into your camera, it's gonna get expensive. So for you guys out there that are looking for your next camera, you want to hit that 4K, or you want to hit that 1080p in slow motion, or you want to have, you know, that nice editing space so you can downscale to 1080, you know, go ahead and get the G7. If you have a little bit more money, the A6300. So on the most part, if you want to go ahead and start rocking, you know, mirrorless cameras, hey, you know what? Welcome to the club, because I'm going to start rocking them again. And from the last predecessor before the G7, this camera served me well, and many videos on this channel was made on this camera, as I can remember. And so on the most part, if you guys are interested in learning more about the G7, leave a comment below if you want me to make a review. You know, if it's either me making a review or Connor making a review. I think I need to get Connor on this channel again. So that's all, you guys. This is Greg from Legacy Productions. Hopefully this schedule will continue going on this track as it was before. And, you know, as for things that happen, the world doesn't stop, so we just got to continue moving on. That's all, you guys. This is Greg from Legacy Productions, and see you on the next one.